How's it going, Guardians? Shifty here, and I'm back with my weekly vendor video. For those of you who may be new to my channel, in these videos I like to show off all of the vendor armor and weapon rolls for the week. Now the vendor armor rolls are not usually the best, and I recommend them more for newer players or build crafters, but every once in a while there is a piece that might appeal to veteran players. During this intro you'll see some of the armor rolls in the background footage, then in a moment I'm going to talk about a few standout pieces of armor for each class. Then after that, I'll go over the Banshee rolls. Then at the end of the video, I'll show off the remaining rolls for the week if you're interested in that. Before I get into it, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Alright, let's start with the good Warlock armor for the week. Failsafe is selling leg armor with 26 recovery, 13 strength, and 12 intellect. While the strength may not be desirable to everyone, 26 recovery is excellent on a Warlock. Not only is it going to help you heal faster and re-engage in both PvP and PvE, but recovery is tied to the rift cooldown on Warlock, so you'll get your rift back faster. And it has a nice little boost to intellect, which determines how fast you get your super back. Then Shaxx has gauntlets with 26 resilience and 18 intellect. This is a piece I only really recommend if you already have high recovery on your other armor pieces. Resilience can be useful in PvP and in difficult content like Grandmaster Nightfalls. Overall, I would say this is more of a PvP piece with the high resilience and intellect, especially if you've already maxed your recovery with your other armor pieces. Then the Drifter has a helmet, which I think is the best piece for Warlocks this week. It has 26 recovery, 14 intellect, and 13 discipline. These are the three stats that I build into the most on a Warlock. Again, the recovery here is amazing at 26. If you masterwork and add a mod to this, you would have 38 recovery just from this piece of armor. In addition to that, you have decent discipline and intellect, which benefit your grenade cooldown and your super cooldown. Alright, let's move on to Titans. Devrim Kay is selling chest armor with 23 intellect, 16 recovery, and 10 mobility. If you're a newer player who enjoys getting your super back faster, this is an excellent piece for you. A high intellect will help you get your super back faster, but this piece is also great because it has 16 recovery. Recovery is one of the best stats for all three classes because it does determine how fast you heal. Then Shaxx has a helmet with 26 recovery, 15 strength, and 12 discipline. Again, for this piece I don't need to keep going over why recovery is good, but it also has decent discipline and strength, which will help you get your grenade and melee back sooner. Last up for the week, Hunters. Devrim Kay is selling chest armor with 17 intellect, 16 recovery, and 14 mobility. I've already talked about intellect and recovery enough in this video, but mobility is tied to the dodge cooldown on a hunter, which makes this an excellent piece for hunters. Then Zavala is selling gauntlets with 26 recovery and 16 intellect. I don't think there's much I can say about this piece that I haven't said already in the video. As for notable Banshee rolls this week, there's one weapon that kind of stands out, but it's really not all that great. For those who've been around my channel for a while, you'll know I like the Pleiades Corrector Scout Rifle. So if you don't already have one of these, I would recommend picking it up. It's an excellent scout rifle for endgame PvE, and while this one isn't all that great, I would recommend having one on hand. Also keep in mind that the Banshee Weapon rolls will change at 7 PM Central on Wednesday, so you can always check back to see if it has a better roll. I will try to put any notable weapon roll changes in a pinned comment down below when that happens. Alright, well that brings me to the end of my discussion for this video. I'm now going to show off any remaining rolls for the week if you want to check those out. Otherwise, I hope that you have a good day and I'll catch you on the next one.